Here we go. Welcome to Cancer. So, long awaited. I am so excited to share about the Cancer bracelet today because I love the colors and I love the design of it. And it is so beautiful and so soft, just like those Cancers when they let you in, right? So here it is. It's so pretty, and here's the little charm for it. It has opalite, labradorite, clear quartz, blue lace agate, and moonstone. Look at how gorgeous and soft this is. And I actually, at first I was thinking, oh, this would be really pretty with silver rather than gold because they're cool colors. But I really love the gold with it. I just think it looks really good, so I'm excited. So this is the bracelet here for Cancers, and then we're going to get into it about what it means to be a Cancer. So in my life, I am surrounded by Cancers. Half of my family are Cancers and half of my family are Scorpios. So I am surrounded by water signs, which is amazing. There's a lot of big emotions, and I'm an Enneagram 4, so I'm okay with all of these big emotions. But we did a white tassel for this one. So again, if you're just joining us, this is the Cancer of our new Zodiac collection, and it has opalite, labradorite, clear quartz, blue lace agate, and moonstone, and I'm very excited about how it turned out. So let's dive into these Cancer signs and meet them a little bit. So a Cancer sign is one of the cardinal signs. I had lunch today with my beautiful soul sister who is also a cardinal sign, not a Cancer, but a cardinal sign, and she was talking about how she's like, I feel like I can start things and it's harder to finish them. I said, that's because you're a cardinal sign. You are meant to be the initiator. You are the one that comes in with action and leadership and beginnings. You have drive and direction, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily here to finish out all of the little mundane details, right? Leave that to the stabilizers or to the mutable signs like myself. We are the ones that are the adapters and make sure things get all kind of refined and everything like that. So Cancers are a cardinal sign. This is, as a Cancer, they initiate emotional connection and care. So Cancers have this deep emotional intelligence to them, right? And they are very, very protective of their loved ones. So you're talking loyalty, we're talking Cancers. Also, any of those water signs, very, very loyal, very family-oriented, very connected to their loved ones. They are a water sign. They are nurturing, intuitive, protective, emotional, empathetic, home-loving, and sensitive. So those Cancer signs are very much the home bodies of the Zodiac. And if you're just joining us, here is the Cancer bracelet, and here is the mala. So excited about these. So these are our home bodies. When you think of Cancer, their symbol is the crab, right? So crabs have this really hard exterior. They have this really protective shell for themselves and for their loved ones. And to kind of get through that shell, it can be a challenge. But once you do, and once they come out of their shell, they are this beautiful, empathetic, emotional, intuitive being, right? These people with sun as their, or Cancer as their sun sign, their identity is very much rooted in their emotional connection to the people that are around them. It's very deeply rooted in their home, in their family, and in their really innermost worlds. And that's why they have such that hard shell, because they need to protect these things that they deeply, deeply care about, and they need to protect their intuition and protect what they love in order for it to not be tainted or, invaded by people or things that don't quite serve them. Now, we've been talking about whether Cancer or whether the zodiac sign was in your sun, your moon, or your rising. So your sun is how you show up in the world, your moon is your emotional world, and your rising is considered the seat of your soul. So really, truly the essence of who you are. So if you have a Cancer moon, my husband has a Cancer moon, the moon is at home here. The moon loves to be, or the moon sign loves to be in Cancer. These individuals are deeply feeling, deeply nurturing, and they are in tune with emotional undercurrents, both their own and others. So my husband is an Aries. I'm sorry for always talking about him and exposing all of his things. He is an Aries, so he's very fiery, very passionate, and I know and understand that underneath that fire is that Cancer moon. And the reason why he gets so fiery and passionate is because he does feel so deeply, and that he is so nurturing, and he is very concerned about the well-being, emotional well-being of himself and those around him. So if that is your moon sign, you are deeply connected to those around you and also deeply caring. And these are really beautiful people to connect with. So now if your rising sign is in Cancer, this is again the seat of your soul and where that sits. these people are going to come across as very gentle, very caring, and a little bit reserved. Again, that goes back to the shell of the crab. They're protecting. Their sensitivity is very apparent, and not in a bad way. Sensitivity is a beautiful thing. It means that we are open to all the experiences and all the things that are around us. So their sensitivity is very apparent, and they may initially seem really shy and cautious until that trust is built. So again, this is, if you think about, there's the crab, the traditional one, but like a hermit crab, we just had experiences with these on the beach in Costa Rica, and they're in their shell, they whoop, and they go in and they protect. But when they start to feel comfortable and they feel like they're safe, they come out of their shell and they walk around, and you get to see their cute little creature that's within. So same with our cancers. They're going to block up in their shell, but then you get to see the cute little creature that's inside that hard shell. I love my cancers. I mean, most of my family is Cancer or Scorpio, which we'll talk about later down the road. All right, their ruling planet, well, not necessarily planet, but is the moon. So some of the metaphysical properties of the moon is very much that divine feminine energy. So it's our emotional world. It's our intuition. It's the natural rhythms of the world. So you think of the moon cycle, the tide, things like that, honoring those rhythms, honoring that cycle, and really going with the flow. So Cancers can do this and really are in tune with this in a very intuitive way. And the moon is also all about reflection and receptivity. So that's why these Cancers are so deeply in their own world, because they see things so clearly, and they're very reflective, and they're very receptive about what they are taking in from the world around them. So how does the moon affect Cancers then? Or what is this connection? So the moon enhances Cancer's emotional depth and their intuition. It governs their cycles, their moods, their subconscious. And this makes those Cancers really deeply sensitive to energy and emotion, which again is why they have that shell. So you can't be coming at a Cancer with all your bull, right? Because they're going to go, boop, just a minute, please. I do not want to bring all of this on. And we can all learn from the Cancer trait of setting these healthy boundaries, that we don't have to take on other people's junk, right? It doesn't have to be ours. So we can definitely learn that from our Cancer friends here. And again, the Cancer season is from June 21st to July 22nd. And here it is. One more time, I'll show it to you because it's so beautiful. And there's the little Cancer symbol on the charm there. We have opalite, labradorite, clear quartz, blue lace agate, and moonstone. And here's the mala. These are so pretty. I just love how soft this is. I might wear it. And I'll just say I'm wearing it because my husband is a Cancer moon, right? And you can wear them just because you want to. And they have this little bit smaller of a format here. Right, so back up a little bit. Rather than the big long malas, they are a little bit smaller. So these are available on the website now. I just realized I have to list the mala. The bracelet's ready. Or maybe they're not. I gotta go do that right now, real quick after this. I'm gonna go live, and I haven't even posted the link yet, but I will. Thanks so much for being here. Tomorrow we are going to, one second here. We are going to introduce to you Leo. I love the colors of Leo. It's very reminiscent of what I'm wearing today. So excited. So that's a little sneak peek that we're going to go from the watery, emotional, the intuitive, nurturing energy of the Cancer to the fiery Leos. So I'm very excited. We're going from the sign that is ruled by the moon to a sign that is ruled by the sun. And I hope to see you there tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here. Check out the Zodiac collection on the website, and we will dive into those Leos tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.